Hello and welcome back to Miss Hewlett's music class. Today we are going to elaborate a bit more about how we can invent our own instruments and some other instruments that were invented that changed music and the way music was made for all time, forever. Okay, so first we talked yesterday about going outside and in through your house trying to find things that you could make instruments with. So now that we have those things, think about it. If I can make a sound with those items, is that considered music? If I hear birds chirping outside, is that music? If I hear a truck revving really, really loud outside, is that music? If I drop a book on the floor really loud, is that music? Try to answer that question. Really think about it for yourself. And then we're going to talk a little bit about a man named John Philip Sousa, who invented an instrument called the Sousaphone. So the reason why I'm wearing the shirt I am today is because it's from the Mountain West marching bands. So all of the marching bands from the whole Mountain West Conference of college football and sports genres, okay, they came up with their own, the marching bands from those groups came up with their own t-shirt, and so I bought one of them, and on the back it actually has all of the different marching bands uniforms on it, which is pretty cool. So for marching bands, John Philip Sousa, invented the Sousaphone, which is a different version of the instrument called the tuba. Okay, so originally the tuba is like the really big brass instrument that is probably as tall as you are or close. Okay, and it's pretty much impossible to try to play that thing while you're walking. But with Sousa, he had marching bands, and there were already marching bands with what are called army bands, like in the military. They had marching piccolos and fifes. There goes Poppy. And they had marching drums and all sorts of other instruments, but they didn't have a bass instrument that was able to move with their band. So it wasn't really a cohesive band by that point. So Sousa, when he wrote a lot of his marches, he wanted to have that bass line marching with his bands. So he created a tuba that you can actually walk with. It's called the Sousaphone, named just after John Philip Sousa. So the part of the tuba actually goes all the way around your body, kind of like a big metal hug, okay? And then there's a huge bell at the top, like a really, really big circle that comes out, and that's where all of the sound and air comes through. So why I'm telling you this is because you eventually, by the end of this week, are going to invent your own instrument. And I wanted to give you some examples of people that invented their own instruments too. It doesn't necessarily have to be something completely from scratch. It could be based off of another instrument. Okay, just like the Sousaphone, it was based off of the tuba. Now you can create your own instrument based off of something else maybe too. Okay, so just a quick recap. Think about what kind of sounds are considered music. Think about why that is, okay? And convince whoever you are staying with why what you are going to make is an instrument, why you consider that music, okay? Good luck with your challenge, everybody, and have a great Tuesday.